Hi everyone, welcome to my YouTube channel. So this is the first video for my interview series, and I'm so excited to have my first guest as Santosh Yadav. So he's a very special guest for me. So welcome, Santosh.
Thanks a lot, Anuradha. It's an honor to be like your first guest.
Yeah, thank you. I'm so grateful that you accepted my request. I would like to talk a little bit about Santosh, like give a little bit of introduction. So he is one of the very active community builders out there. So I mean, who are helping people in tech community. He is a Google developers expert for Angular, and he is also a GitHub star. Actually, fun fact: he is the first person from India to be the GitHub star, and he does a lots of open source work and content creation, speaking at international conferences, and he helps people in tech community. So we are really glad to have you in tech community, to be very honest, Santosh. Thanks a lot.
Thank you.
Okay, so since we are talking about tech community, so I would like to start my first question with that only. So, like, you have lots of great involvement in the tech community, and I would like to ask, like, what is your motivation behind it? How do you keep going?
I think my main motivation was just to give back to the community. Uh, when I actually started contributing to open source, the whole motive was just I have actually like made my career out of open source, and now it's time to give back. I realize that I'm using it everything for free now, and I don't even give money to anyone, and I'm making more money than I need. So that's how it started. Then I thought, like, let's go back and give back to the community. And then I searched for it. I mean, I was not aware where to actually look out for the community. So of course, as being I think it's with all the Indians, we are actually more active on Facebook rather than Twitter. That's how it was for me as well. So then I realized, okay, entire community is actually not on Facebook. They are on Twitter. You can actually reach out to anyone. I mean, from Google team, any or let's say Microsoft, and that's how it started. And then I started becoming more active on Twitter and started getting involved with the Angular, uh, like content creation or getting doing open source work. That's how it all started. But yeah, main motive was to actually give back to the community because, of course, I was not doing that.
That's actually a very noble cause, I would say, and definitely because we get a lot out of the community. Everything we do in all our projects and everything, it's lots of open source thing which we are
Mm.
consuming. So it only makes sense to give back. Yeah, definitely. I mean, yeah, and actually, I would really concur with you because uh, before few years, I mean, I did not know much about Twitter, so there was just Facebook, and I personally I did not like it a lot, so I don't have any account still on Facebook. But when I discovered Twitter, it was really nice because I could see lots of tech content and opportunity to talk with tech community and
Yes.
get to know what's happening. And also it has been a game changer, really. I mean, Twitter is a really nice place, at least I have also found it to be really nice to connect with the tech community. Definitely.
Right.
So yeah, you do a lot of content creation and all, so I'm going to ask you maybe a universal question, but do you get nervous while presenting, creating content?
Every time. I mean, so I have done like around 50 to 60 live streams, but every time actually I start my live stream, I'm like, oh my God, what I'm going to do and how I'm doing it and why I'm doing it. I'm really scared. But yeah, I mean, but once it starts, right? So you get into the flow. I mean, even like presenting any talks. I mean, I know the content. I know what needs to be presented. I can even just blindly in my dreams or in my sleep, I can also just tell you about what I'm about to present. But when you go live, right? I mean, it really actually makes you know so nervous. So yeah, that I think happens with everyone. I even remember my first talk, which I gave in person talk, which I gave at Sri Lanka, and I was like, within 5 minutes, I was like, I was not even able to breathe because I was just running on the entire stage from year to year, and I was like, okay, what I'm doing right now. And of course, I was really nervous for presenting something in front of 300 people. So it happens. I think it's natural.
Yeah, I mean, exactly. I mean, I always actually thought that maybe it gets better the next time, but every time I'm like, okay, it should just start, because I mean, like maybe the 5-10 minutes before the start, you feel the heat, like the heat, like what's
Yeah.
going to happen. And yeah, when it starts. Like for today
Yeah.
also, I was very nervous before starting the recording, but yeah, I mean, it's fine now. So I would also like to ask you, like, is there any tip which you would like to tell? Because newcomers, I talked to a lot of people, and they are like, they always feel that will they be able to talk on a screen, and will they be really able to keep up with the audience
Mhm.
hope and all, so they get lots anxiousness and nervousness. So like, do you have any tips for the newcomers? Like, yeah, do not, everybody gets nervous, so don't
Mhm.
think much about it and all like that.
I mean, so from past 2 years, we are actually just doing virtual things, right? So I'll say whenever you are going virtual, I think the thing is you should concentrate on your content. Don't think, because there is no one to actually give you feedback, right? Especially when you are doing live streams and or stream like giving a talk in a virtual conference. No one is there to actually give you feedback. So remember, just try to be yourself and just have confidence on yourself. That will pay. But in case you are actually presenting in a like in-person conference, I think the entire scenario changes. Right now, you have people in front of you, so try to make as much as eye contact as possible. Try to, I mean, of course, not with 300 people, but some people, right? I mean, okay, they are listening to you, and again, don't like if you have your content, don't like try to go out of your content, right? You know your content really well. So sometimes it happens that okay, in just flow we actually talk about something else which is related to your content, but probably you don't want it to mention it, right? And then entire talk like stretches up, and the entire topic goes somewhere else, and everyone is confused. So try to like concentrate what your topic is, and of course eye contact, and be cool. I mean, so the first mistake which I made in my first conference, which I went to, so I was running on the entire floor. I mean, entire floor. So I was like breathless in like 5 to 10 minutes. So, and I think have a bottle of water with you because you need it.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, really, really nice tips, because I realize that I also make it sometime. Like I'm talking, and suddenly I want to talk about a little bit more about that, and then you realize that okay, you have um, used up the time for talking something else. Now
Actually,
you need to cut something from your content if you want to be on time. So yeah, definitely stick to the content and be confident. uh, and so I was wondering, like, how do you choose topics for your content? Like, I mean, do you have any scheduling routine that you follow, like, or write down something whenever you come across it? How do you do
so
it?
this year I have not given so many talks. I generally repeat my talks because generally what I try to do is have something which is on hand, sorry, hands on. So probably you will find something like mostly related to coding, how you can improve the performance, all those things. So i I tried not to do like content which is just like coming and talking until unless it's like 30 minutes or 45 minutes slot. So that's why I generally, I mean, this year of course it was just like, I mean, I didn't did many conference talks, even though they are virtual. I did many last year. So but yeah, I mean, before I try to choose my content, I take it from my real life experience. I mean, whatever I have done in my project, right? Because working with multiple projects, of course you realize that okay, something can be improved, and the knowledge which you get in your projects, you will never get it like even doing open source, right? You will not get that experience, because the problems we are trying to resolve or solve in your project and the problem which we are trying to resolve in open source, they are totally different, right? So you get to learn a few more things from your actually live projects, and that's from where I generally try to take the contents from. Okay, I face this issue now, how I can resolve it, because again, probably hundred or thousands user developers are already facing these issues. So for example, my generally try to repeat my this uh,
Content. Talk.
performance optimization talk, because of course that's important, because I've seen multiple projects suffering with those, and of course a lot of developers can get a benefit from them.
Yeah, that's definitely right. I mean, lots of people when get benefited, then yeah, we should talk more about it. Uh, yeah, not only conferences. So like, you had so many streams, and I guess articles also as well. So yeah, different mediums of creating content.
Yeah, so on live streams, I generally try to see like who is available and what they are good with. So I try to give them the topic which they feel comfortable with, or what they are doing currently. So let's say if I figure out, okay, someone is actually have written a blog post on, let's say, anything, right? For example, NGRX or React, and then I try to check with them if they are like comfortable coming to the talk show and then talking about it. One thing is, of course, as a host, you should make them comfortable, right? So I generally give them questions. Okay, these are the questions in case you don't like or you want to add or remove some questions. That's up to you. So that's really important thing, because whenever you go live stream, I mean, sometime generally try to give chance to the people developers who have never been on live stream, and they really get scared. But most of them turn out to be like, okay, it was really great, Santosh, because I felt really comfortable, and that's what I have learned from John Papa basically. When I went on to his first stream, I mean, I was really scared. I'm talking to John Papa. I was like, oh my God. And even Dan Wallin was there. So they made me really comfortable while talking. And then I just took the same thing and then applied to my live streams.
This, yeah, this is so nice. Yeah, I mean, definitely, because making the guest comfortable is definitely one important thing. Otherwise you won't get the best out of them, definitely.
Actually,
And if they don't have good experience, then they might feel that,
yeah,
yeah, this might not work. So and
actually,
yeah, I remember like you calling me on your talk show also, and I was like really happy, because I mean, I didn't realize that, yeah, I was really maybe fit to come on your talk show, but you invited, so definitely it boosts my confidence. So yeah, that's really nice of you. And to be honest, I mean, I really like that calling people who are even new and giving them a chance
yeah,
because they are doing good and you want to give them a platform. That's really nice strategy. That's how you help others also rise up. So
actually,
I'm actually definitely gonna implement this. I have those plans for my this interview series also. Let's see how it
oh,
goes. So okay, just a tangent question, but yeah, are you a morning person or night person? I mean, there is always lots of debate about this on Twitter. So I was curious, like, what do you find like personally working for you?
I mean, it's 11:30. So what do you think?
Night person, I would say.
So yeah, I mean, I was never a morning person. So
Okay.
even I think it was because my school was in afternoon. So when I was a kid, so my school used to be like 12:30. So I never used to actually wake up before 9 or 10. And so that's how it started. Then the rough phase was when I went to the college. So my college was at 7 in the morning, and I had to
Oh.
travel like 45 minutes from Mulund to Airoli, which was via bus. So then I suffered a lot because, of course, I used to miss lectures as well. I mean, of course, even though you reach early, I don't rely. I mean, you're not sure about the bus, right? I mean, they have fixed timings. So I used to miss buses a lot. But I mean, that was like how many 6 years. That was a rough phase. So when I actually had to attend college in morning.
Oh, that's totally opposite for my. So I was curious, which school did you go to? Like, afternoon sounds like a very nice time to go to school, to be honest.
Yeah, it was in Mulund. It was called Dayanand Vatikvidyalaya. It was a Hindi medium school actually. So yeah,
But
and
it was
after, I mean,
good.
sorry.
Like afternoon shift. I mean,
Actually, I mean, I
yeah,
loved it.
yeah. More and more school needs to be afternoon shift, maybe.
Actually.
Okay. So I mean, I see all that you are doing in tech and all. So I wanted to know. I mean, do you have other things which you do apart from tech? Because like tech is not only life, right? There is more to life.
So actually, when I was in Mumbai, so when I was actually working with a startup, so we used to play football every week, every Wednesday. So that was the last time and before that, actually, when I was in school, college, of course, I used to play cricket, but then I took my career really seriously, and then I stopped doing everything. And after coming to Pune, actually, I don't have much friends here in Pune. I had one friend with whom actually I used to go to weekends party. I mean, with the family, of course. But then he went to US, and then he went to US after that. Corona came in, but I started running last year. So whenever I get time, actually, I got just go for a run, like 5 kilometer daily. So, not daily, but yeah, alternate days. So that's what I'm doing right now. But yeah, I mean, let's see. I mean, if I get like more people, probably we can start playing football again. I love playing football.
That is nice. Yeah, I mean, and running is also 5 kilometer is a big. I mean, it's
Actually,
distance. I mean, yeah.
I remember when I started, it's like I used to take 1 hour for 5 kilometers, but now I can complete in 30 minutes. So yeah, that's an achievement.
I mean, yeah, I mean, I know because when I started walking in the start, I was like, I would get breathless very easily, and people like who are walking with me, they are like, "What happened?" I'm like, "No, I just can't walk anymore." So
Actually,
yeah,
yeah.
it takes time, but I think that's how we reclaim our health. It is good. I mean, yeah,
Absolutely.
running is definitely a great hobby. Do you also like read or something? Read books or I mean, watch movies, some stuff.
So, reading books, that's like looks like my weakest area, because in college, even when I used to actually read books in library, and I used to only read when I was in college, and I used to only read at home whenever I'm not falling sleepy.
Okay.
So as soon as I realized, okay, I'm not getting like I'm not going to sleep right now. Let's read a book, and within 5-10 minutes, of course, I'm going to bed. So that was my strategy in school, and now it is like even though I need to read books, sometime I cannot. So I take I finished few books. For example, I finished the book on Elon Musk, which was there. So I purchased it and then I finished it. But I really like the story, so I took like a week and finished it. But I have still books which I have purchased like 6 months ago, and I'm still on chapter two. So
Yeah, I mean, but yeah, it's good that you read something. For me, reading when I was small, it was like uh, it was opposite. Like sleep was kind of escaping reading because my
oh,
mom would be like, "Yeah, you have to read," and she's looking that whether you are studying or not. And then I would study and do like this. And then she would know that okay, I'm acting, but still okay. Okay, if you are trying to sleep, go to bed and sleep. So yeah, chutkara from
I
studies.
know.
We all used to do that, kids.
Even in movies, I mean, we of course, I mean, we used to we love watching movies. I mean, of course, my daughter as well. So generally, I mean, I love all the Marvels movies. I mean, entire Avengers series. So
Yeah.
let's see. I mean, I'm just waiting for this
Spider-Man.
uh, Spider-Man now. And but they don't. I mean, generally, I used to go alone sometime, but now they say, okay, we will also go, because last 2 years we haven't like gone outside, right? So they joined me as well. So last we saw Eternals, and then we
Oh,
saw
no spoilers.
Suryavanshi. Yeah, and now let's see. I mean, whenever like
I
I
also,
have some
I'm a
plan.
Marvel fan, so it's so nice to hear that. Yeah, I mean, I just love it. But yeah, I haven't been able to watch the last few movies, like Eternals and Sanchi. So I feel bad, but I think I should go and watch it before Spider-Man is almost released. So yeah, I will have to. I
Yes.
have lots to catch up now. Yeah. So okay. So coming back to social media, like I know you see it and I see it. Everyone is seeing this trend of hustle culture. You know, lots of people keep talking about keep hustling, keep hustling. So like. What do you personally think about this hustle culture?
I mean, I have done that. I will not lie, because when I was in startup, I've done that. I've done with my team, right? So we used to come daily, and then I we used to like whatever happens, we if we are going to fix this issue. We have worked like 4 days in a week. I mean, entire 4 day we were in office, or let's say went to the office at 2 a.m. in the early morning. But I think at some point of time you realize that was not worth it. I mean, of course, at the end, what matters? It's your family, and in case you are doing it as an employee, I mean, why you are doing it? You are getting paid for 8 hours. You are not getting paid for like 24 hours a day. So try to like create a balance between those. Of course, if it's your own startup, I mean, people do that, because of course at the end that's from where they are going to earn money. But why you should do it as an employee? What you are getting out of it? You are getting nothing. I mean, believe me, once you leave your job, or once you decide to leave your job, no one cares. I mean, you will be replaced easily. But what cannot be replaced is the time you missed with your family. And I have missed a lot. I mean, I remember my daughter was born. Of course, I was doing it because I have loans. I had loans to pay, a lot of loans to pay because of whatever happened with the during my daughter's birth. But after, like, I just realized that okay, she's 4 now, and what I've done nothing. I mean, I just lost all those times because I was just too involved, like making money and making sure that okay, my job, my work is actually getting recognized at work. But at the end of the day, after 4 years, I mean, it was like okay, I just wasted my time. I learned a lot, of course, because that was my first job where I got the opportunity to actually work on some real time applications or getting involved, and building something from scratch. But like, I mean, it was not worth it, right? Because after leaving, what was there? Nothing else. I mean, if it was my own startup, of course I would have done that. But still, I mean, even in that case, keep a balance between your family and what is happening. I mean, I saw a Twitter post uh, some months ago where a guy who actually probably he might be running his own startup. So he posted that my daughter is born and then I'm working from hospital like that, blah blah blah. I was like, okay, what why you are doing that and why you are showing it to people? I mean, what you're trying to prove? Enjoy this time, right? I mean, you're not going to get that time back again. You're not going to play with your daughter when she was 2 again. I mean, you cannot just go back, like you don't have superpowers to go back in time, right? So that time lost is lost. You cannot do anything.
Yes, I totally agree. I mean, even I, I agree that we all have been there at some point in time. Even I was like working 12, 13 hours in the start, but I do realize that, I mean, no, nothing is worth it because your family and your
Actually,
health really matters a lot, and that is
of
going to
course.
stay with you. So, yeah, I really wanted to ask you this question just to bring this out because when I talk to newcomers, they're always into like working odd hours, and I don't
Um,
feel good about it because I have done it too, and I know that I did not realize it back then, but I had to pay for it. Like, my
yeah,
health was adversely affected because of that, so you don't realize, but later you will realize. So I
yeah,
mean,
actually,
it's good. I mean, few days are good, I guess. Like, sometimes your company really needs you to work on weekends. Maybe there is something very important, so that's okay, that we can do. It's our responsibility, but it shouldn't be daily. Right?
actually, I mean, if you're doing it daily, something is wrong with your organization. I mean,
Yes, I
uh,
mean,
and I mean, there are some companies who also try to exploit you, right? I mean, you are a new fresher, you should do that. Believe me, I mean, I left my first job because my CEO or whatever he was, he actually asked me to just one day he asked me to work at till 8:30, and next day I resigned because from day one I had this policy that I'm not going to work on someone else's system. I mean, if you ask me to work for 12 hours, I will never do it. If I feel like I have to work for 12 hours, I will do it.
yes,
So
I
that
mean,
was my policy. And then, of course, that fired back, right? I mean, in 4 years or around 5 years where I worked at startup, because I was doing it, my company took me for granted. So remember this, even though you feel like that I should work for 12 hours, never do it because your company is going to take you for granted that, okay, this guy will be available anytime. And then they will make it practice, they will make it habit. So never do that because if you start doing it, next next employees, whoever, like next hundred or thousands of employees will suffer as well because you just made a mistake.
yeah, it
So
happens. Yeah, because people say that they don't have any problem in doing
actually,
that.
why you're doing it? Yeah, actually,
Yeah, it's actually, we are also setting a wrong example for others if
actually,
we don't do
right.
the right thing. Definitely, yeah. So this is definitely a point worth noting. Thank you. So there are lots of new things which keep coming up, like there are new technologies, new frameworks, and new features within the same framework which you are working with. Like, I mean, I read your Twitter post on FOMO, like, I guess a few weeks or months ago, maybe, that you do
Mhm.
not give into FOMO. I want to know, like, how do you do it? It hits so hard, like.
I know. I mean, probably the reason is I have survived for too long, right? So I remember. So when I started with .NET, people were like, "Use Java, learn Java. Java is everything." And then I was like, "No, I love .NET, so probably I'll stick with it." Then continued with .NET, and then I started exploring new things. Of course, you have a lot of things to explore. Even you get stuck with a single framework. Believe me, I mean, even you work for 2 3 years, I still get to learn a lot of new things in Angular. I mean, I have been writing Angular for last 4 years now, close to 5 years. So, but I still get to. I mean, learn something new daily. So why should I go back to something new which I even don't know about? And then I have to remember, going back to another technology is fine, but you have to remember, always remember that you have to build your career from scratch, right? You have to start from day zero, and end of the day you have to bring money at your home, right? So I feel comfortable. Okay, I have done, I mean, even though when I started with Angular, I was actually starting restarting my career. I left a startup where I worked for almost 5 years, and then I was restarting. I was like, okay, now what next to do? I don't want to get stuck with .NET, because that .NET was not open source at that time, and I wanted to actually move into some front end. And then Angular came in. I gave it a chance, and then it paid off. But uh, just because Woo is coming with TypeScript, I mean, of course, I love all the technologies. I love to learn. So because that's what I keep doing, because I go to the docs and see, okay, how it is done, explore things. I know probably I can also do that. You have to just follow the documentation. I mean, that's, that's something which everyone can do, right? But yeah, I mean, I have to choose my career at the end of the day. I have to make money out of it. So that's where I'm more focused on. I mean, take any technology. If you are really good at it, no one can ignore you. That's what I believe in. So I chose Angular. I know I'm good at it. That's why people pay me, of course, right? And it can be same with you, right? Choose React, choose Vue, just be good at it. And then you can just go into the market and say, oh, look, I need this much money. And no one will say no to you. Just prove yourself.
Yes. Yeah, that's what I mean. I also don't get this choosing one framework over other thing. I mean, everything is good. At the end of the day, it should like pay your bills, and you should feel good working with it. So that's all. I mean, that should be it. Because yeah, money is needed. I mean, I don't know. I mean, but
Of
people
course, I
need to
know.
say it louder and louder that it's okay that you are going behind a shiny framework or anything. I mean, but it should bring you money at the, like, right? I mean, it should. That's one of the
Otherwise, why you're doing it?
thing. So do you have like any suggestions for the newcomers? Because I always see these newcomers getting literally hit by these kind of things. There's lots of, I don't know what do we call it, but lots of, so many posts on Twitter specifically, where which has like potential to always like play with minds of newcomers. Like they might, one at one moment they might think that this is good, at other moment they might think no, 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 I should do this also, this also, this also. So it's a lot for them, which I feel.
I think that's one thing where the community builders are doing something, probably not talking enough. So I can see a lot of I mean, a lot of people on Twitter spreading like fear that you should learn this. I mean, of course, just few weeks ago, I mean, there was a tweet that if you don't know this, you are not a web developer. So those are the things I think we should not give more exposure to. We are at fault, believe me. I mean, I've seen account with like 50K followers, 100K followers doing the same stuff. I mean, they are just posting React versus Angular versus Vue. What's your thought? I mean, then people are like shit posting. I mean, they don't know because they have never worked with multiple frameworks, right? And then as that account has like 50K or 100K followers, of course, students actually see, okay, this guy might be right.
Hmm.
And other thing is, whenever there is something which negative which is posted, we give a lot of value to it somehow. I'm not sure why. I
Yeah,
mean,
I mean, I
as
always see negative posts getting more traction than
actually,
actually the positive ones.
yeah, I mean, if you see that, okay, this is wrong, I mean, just leave it, right? I mean, don't give a focus to it. I mean, if you are sharing it in your connection. I mean,
Yes.
probably whatever 10K, 20K connections you have, you are actually sharing it with them, and probably someone might get trapped, right? I mean, okay, this is something which I have to learn. So for new students, I will always suggest, I mean, just explore, right? I mean, what you are feared of. I mean, you're just starting your career. Just to go ahead and explore what are the technologies out there, what are the frameworks out there. Just see which one you are comfortable with. That's how actually when I restarted my career, I actually came to Angular. I just, of course, React was there as well. So I gave like both look, and then I realized, okay, React had no support for TypeScript. Then I mean, it still doesn't have like a native support, but yeah, you can now go ahead and thanks to TypeScript, like getting more involved in TSX, they have added support now. But yeah, I mean, back in that day, there was no support. So I chose, I mean, I thought, saw React, and I was like, okay, I have done Angular JS, but I think this is something which I don't think I will be more comfortable with. And then I saw Angular, and I just saw, okay, TypeScript, which is closer to .NET. Done. So I'm going with this.
Yeah, I mean, everyone has a different journey and different experience. So definitely explore for yourself, because everybody we talk to will have a different one. Like we were already talking that there are lots of negative things on Twitter as well, and actually people also put each other down. I mean, you will see trolls whenever you are creating even content, or somewhere people might say something hurtful to you. I mean, it's hard not to get demotivated, like
Actually.
so I mean, obviously it would have happened to you also, because I realized that a few days ago when you were tweeting something and you deleted it, and then you again tweeted it because someone tried to call you out on that, but there was nothing wrong with it still. So I mean, how do you like like
Okay, actually,
control?
yeah,
Yeah.
I mean, so something happened with me like around a year ago, year and a half ago. So someone actually uh, called me out. I mean, of course, he was wrong, and I was really disappointed. I was really hurt because, I mean, it never happened with me. I was like, okay, I'm not spreading like false information. I'm just doing my work, and then someone actually just went on to call me like uh, greedy person or something like that. So I was really disappointed. I mean, I almost decided to quit the community. So I said, okay, now I'm done. I mean, I'm not going to stay with this Angular community anymore. But I think at the end of the day, you see like what type of connection you have made. So people stood up for me. They've actually, some people were like fighting entire night with that guy just for me because he said something to me. I was not even getting, I mean, I was not even talking to him. I don't want to reply him directly. So I ignored him. But people started fighting for me. And then I realized, okay, why I'm doing it for, I mean, if I even quit the community, what I'm going to get out of it?
Hmm.
I mean, of course, a single guy versus like 10 different people who are actually there fighting for me. So who matters? Not that, but that one guy, of course, that he doesn't matter to me. But what other 10 people are doing for me, that matters at the end of the day. So, I mean, if you have like created yourself, like you have really good image in the community, I don't think so anyone's opinion matters. Of course, we are free to actually give some kind of, let's say, a response. That's absolutely fine. I mean, in case, let's say I did some work, you find it incorrect, I mean, of course we can just go ahead and talk about it. But
Yeah.
like targeting someone because he thinks that, okay, my opinion and your opinion doesn't match, it's totally wrong. And it happens a lot on Twitter because of course it's a free platform, right? Anyone can come and use it. And there is that's where everything goes wrong. And some people think that, okay, only they are right, and they try to actually force on to you. They don't try to actually engage in like a decent
Constructive way.
conversation,
Yeah.
yeah, or constructive feedback, you can say. But they try to just force onto you because they know, if I am wrong, if I take this as, let's say I am wrong here, probably I may lose followers. That's, believe me, that people do this. Once they realize that, okay, this thread or this particular Twitter conversation is going against me, they will delete the entire thread. People do that as well. So I would suggest stay away from such people. They, I mean, probably they are not the one you should be following, or they are not the one you should get engaged. You talk a lot about, talk on Twitter.
Hmm.
Just try to see, there are a lot of people who are trying to help genuinely. I mean, everyone know Danny Thompson is like doing a great job. Try to follow those guys, right? I mean, who are actually putting some content, and who are trying to actually help the community really grow, rather than following trolls or listening to some trolls who are just doing some stuff. And another thing is cancel culture. Of course, I mean, there are
Yes.
some people who actually do something intentionally, but calling them out and then like telling them to actually use, I mean, cancel culture, right? I mean, they start stop following you. I mean, you should not. uh, even in that case, even though they were wrong, but it is not your. I mean, it should not be like that, that you are calling them out and saying people should not follow them. I mean, it's okay, right? I mean, people can be wrong, but asking people not to follow them is, it's something which you should not do it. People should realize it. Okay, okay, this person was really wrong, and probably he's trying to share some wrong knowledge or trying to be smart. I mean, it should be up to the users who are using Twitter. It should not be your job to call them out and then say, okay, let's stop following this guy. Let's unfollow his YouTube. Let's unfollow his blogs. I mean, that should not be what people be doing on Twitter. That's also very really bad. I mean, of course, there are both type of people, right? I mean, there are good people who are trying to call them out, but I mean, that's not your job.
Yeah,
I
I
mean,
mean,
it's
yeah.
okay. He was wrong. He was wrong. That's it.
Yeah, again, yeah, depends upon the scenario, definitely. And you are like so right, and we should not engage with people who are spreading negativity or they're trolling, because they are not many people like that. There are lots of people who are like spreading positivity, so we should rather follow them and interact with them, because yeah, I mean, there are lots of good people in the world. It's life is too short to be paying attention to these trolls and
Yeah,
stuff, definitely.
actually.
Okay, so okay, so like we are almost end of 2021 and New Year is coming soon. So if I know that we have been in a very bad shape from last 2 years due to pandemic, and like everyone is suffering and everyone is having a hard time. But still, if you have to look back at 2021, like how would you look back at it? Like what would you like to take from it as
I
a
mean,
review or something?
personally, 2021 was like great year for us. I mean, for our family. So I started consulting last year. So uh, I was able to fix a lot of things financially, and then I was able to help a lot of people. Ended up like supporting more people on GitHub sponsor program. So over and over, I think it was really great year for us. And looking forward to 2022 now. And I did missed one thing probably. So I was not able to do a lot of open source this year, but yeah, I mean, I was doing it in another way. I tried to actually do it via the videos, making contents, because of course everything takes time. Even though, I mean, some people are like, okay, they're writing code, but they won't be able to do other stuff. So my focus shifted from like doing a lot of open source to creating contents this year. So probably next year, I'm trying to be back and do some open source again. But apart from, and what else? And of course, I have an announcement which I cannot do right now, but yeah, something coming up in 2022.
Oh, I'm really waiting for it. It sounds exciting.
Hmm.
And I think, I mean, I could be wrong, but I think that creating content also is a form of open source, because if it's like freely available to all, because people
Yeah, yes.
get benefit out of it. And like you have really supported lots of open source people, so it's also a kind of chain reaction, like the open source which they are doing is helping the community and you are helping them sustain it, so
Yeah, I mean, of course, when it started, the entire shift started. I was like, okay, I'm not doing anything. I'm not contributing to open source. Then I realized, okay, in some ways, I'm doing it. Of course, if I'm not able to do it, I'm actually supporting someone who is able to do it, right?
it's really nice. I mean, you are your life is really a motivation, and your things, I always say that because and it's genuinely, I mean, you are one of the most humble persons and nice person which I have ever met, and I'm really thankful that I've met you in person, so that's
Same here.
definitely last question. Do you do like yearly goal settings also? I mean, like what some high level things, like what do I want to do in 2022? Like, do you want to share some of that stuff if you would
I
like?
mean, so believe me, I had some goal for 2019 and 2020. Then I stopped doing it because
Okay.
I realized, I mean, I'm not going to do most of them. Because in 2019 I was pretty sure that what I want to do is I want to contribute to open source. That's what I did. Then 2020 I decided to actually the goal was to give a lot of talks, which I did again. Then 2020 Then this COVID happened, and then I said, no, I'm not going to have any goal in 2021. Let it be how the life goes. I mean, I realized that okay, life is like too short to predict something. I mean, to set goals, just leave it as it is, like whatever is going on. And before that, I never did that. Just 2 years, I had some goals, but before that, I was like my life was so unpredictable. I was not sure what is going to happen next year. So it was like roller coaster ride. I mean, of course, uh, you might have seen the blog which I had written about my life.
Yes.
So I never believed in setting goals, but yeah, I mean, 2 years I did that, and of course, I whatever goal I had, I've achieved few of them, but now not now. I mean, it's okay. I think whatever I'm doing, I will continue doing that. That's it.
Yeah, that's okay. Give it give the control to life, like bring the best to me.
Actually,
Yes. For the viewers, I will also put the link of Santosh's blog, which he's talking about, and I will also put his YouTube channel, which it really has a lots of good content. So, Tech Talks with Santosh, do check it out and follow if you are not following him already. Uh, and Thanks a lot, Santosh, for coming again on my channel. It was really nice talking to you. I think I thought that it would go maybe for half an hour, but we definitely have
uh,
surpassed by
40 minutes.
minutes. Like so, yeah.
Hey, you
Uh,
can edit it.
no, that's okay. Why should I edit it? I mean, there is no hard time which I was looking for. I was just thinking that I might not have enough to talk about, but yeah, we
Uh,
definitely had a lot to talk about. So thank you so much. Do you have anything to say in the end? I mean, if you want to say something.
I mean, the only thing I would like to say is, in case you are involved with the community, just go ahead and help others. That's I mean, make an example out of you. It's not like you should be doing something everything alone. Don't do that. Try to help a lot of other people as well. Once you have achieved something, try to pass that to other developers as well. And in case you're not involved with the community, just go ahead and be part of it.
Yes, I mean, yeah. Thank you. I mean, such a nice suggestion, definitely. Uh, Thanks a lot again. It was very nice talking to you and having you on my channel.
Same
Thank you.
here.
Bye.